If you loved my video on how I make money without working for it, stay tuned. This is the follow-up on that video because that video was a year ago and I want to bring you back even more powerful information. We're going to drop even more beliefs about making money a certain way, and that's the only way we can receive money. I'm going to bust through a bunch of beliefs in this video to level you up, to level us all up together. So stay with me. This is a powerful video. Welcome. My name is Rose and welcome to The Rosey Life, where we help you free your mind and follow your heart so you live a life that you love and deserve. If you're interested in working one-on-one with me, you know what to do. The information's down below. If you would like to join the Rosey Life course and community, where we meet every Wednesday and I answer your questions live, and it's a group and it's a forum where we post success stories, all kinds of stuff. All that information's below as well. All right, so thank you guys so much. I love that that video just blew up, and it has, I don't even know now, over 45,000 views on it. And I've had so many beautiful emails, success stories, questions that have come through there. And if you read through the comments in there, I would say like a huge chunk of people in there have just by watching the video have manifested money from unexpected ways and continue to do it. And hell yes, you guys, I want to further deepen your belief and your awareness of who you are. Not only just about money, but this is bigger than money, you guys. Money is part of abundance. It's not only the only thing in abundance. You are abundance itself, and that is why you are experiencing and seeing these results. So I'm going to address a couple of comments, a success story from one of my new clients today. And I just absolutely love all the new clients that are coming to me right now. You guys are freaking amazing, and we're killing it in these sessions, you guys. All right. So again, I'm going to link the video that I'm talking about below, but this is 2.0 from that video, you guys. Okay, we're going to cover a lot of stuff, so hang tight, get your notepad and your drink and some popcorn, because we're here for a minute. So, making money, receiving money. Okay, so these are the traditional ways that most people think that money can come to them. We can either work for others or yourself. That's one way to make money. You can find money, change on the ground or wherever, you can, in an old shoebox, whatever. Money can be gifted to you, right? Someone can give you a gift card or give you some cash for Christmas or a birthday, right? We can win money. You can win the lottery. You can win a raffle. You can win a prize, right? That prize equals money. Whether it's shoes or cash, that prize equals money. We can receive discounts or rebates or coupons or percentages off. That's money too. All of this is money, okay? These are the how. All of these are how we could receive money. These are some ways. This is not an exhaustible list, okay? This list can get bigger. In fact, you can think of ways, and if you can think more ways, you can write it down below. But there's so many ways that we can make money, so many ways that we can receive money. I said make money and receive money because there's not just one way. We have been conditioned to think that we have to work for money. This is the belief that we learn the most, is that if you don't work, you're not going to get money. If you don't work, you're not getting money. And the other one, the even more popular belief, is that you have to work hard for money, that it's hard work, and that you have to earn it, and then you deserve it. And if you don't earn it, you don't deserve it. And then this is where we hear stories of people scamming or stealing from others. Why? Because they don't believe they deserve it. They get into that, I don't deserve it because I didn't earn it and I didn't work it, so I'm just going to find a way to go get it and steal it or scam it. Do you see? All of that's coming from a lack mindset of not knowing who you are. And no one is exempt from this. So this is where the trap is. Mainly people think I have to work for it or scam it or steal it or borrow it. they forget that there's so many other ways that you can receive money. Working is just one. Making a business is just another. We're not limited beings. We are unlimited beings. We are all children of God, of the universe, and we are not limited to one or two ways to receive money. Okay, let's dive deeper. Now, in that video, there is a comment in that I answered once and I stopped responding to because I thought I'm just going to make a video. And one of the viewers' comments that I wanted to address for those of you who have doubts in your mind, and it's okay because I had many doubts when I learned about who I am, learned about the law, learned about I am, the great I am within me. I had doubts. I looked at things like kind of halfway and didn't believe it. And I was like raised up about working hard for money. I had a stepfather that was, he survived the Great Depression. And so he was really penny pinching and he was constantly saving money. Do you see, I had a mother who struggled and she was raised in Guatemala and she lived in a very poor town and very impoverished home. And she worked very hard for herself and made something of herself. So I witnessed these beliefs growing up and I bought into these beliefs growing up until I discovered who I am. And that is what I'm sharing here on this channel. Okay, so, and there's a comment too that you're like, oh, well, you're making money off of YouTube videos. Yes, I am. It is one way, but I am not dependent on YouTube or a client or TheRoseyLife. I am the source of my supply. I am the source of my supply. I am the source. I'm connected to infinite abundance. That is my supply. So even though I make YouTube, this is another way that I make money. This is another way. As a former psychotherapist, I chose to stop seeing clients one-on-one for two reasons. One, I no longer wish to see my clients ill or diagnose them with something that I didn't agree with anymore. I stepped away and stopped being a psychotherapist, but I still loved working and helping with people. And I thought, instead of seeing people one at a time, I can see thousands upon thousands of people around the world and help and empower them, because that's what lights me up. That is me following my heart, and we're going to get into that. So the comment from this viewer that said, like most New Age gurus, he called me a New Age guru, which I think is hilarious because I've never seen myself like that. And I've never said I'm like a guru. It says, you forget to mention it takes action to get money. Lazy people love this stuff, meaning these videos and this, and me talking about this. So it says, like most New Age gurus, you forget to mention it takes action to get money. That's a belief that you have to work for money, that you have to do something. And I think one of my comments before I stopped commenting was that if you've ever found a penny, if you've ever received a gift card, if you've ever received cash, if you've ever gotten a free upgrade, all of those are money that you didn't have to work for. You didn't have to take action for someone to buy you a Starbucks. You didn't have to take action for someone to give you a free upgrade. You didn't have to take action when there's money right in front of you on the ground. What the action, bend over and pick it up? Do you see? You didn't have to take action for any of that. So there's that action is one way of making money, but it's not the only way, and it's not the way. And many people, I know of many people that don't even work. They don't work. They don't have a career. They're not born into rich parents. They don't have rich spouses. They don't work. They have a strong belief of money, that money comes to them. They've won the lottery. They've won different things, or they're just constantly supplied and provided for. That is their choice. That is where their heart is, and that is what makes them happy, and that is what they believe. They have a conviction of that. Everyone is different. Not everyone is going to have the same way that they receive money. So one of the things that I love too, and I want to address as part of a way said, lazy people love this stuff, meaning manifesting, that you don't have to work for money, that money can come to you so many ways. He is judging that people are lazy. And how I want to respond to that, and there's Gary Vee, if you don't know who he is, he's a big advertising marketing person. He's wonderful. And he's a really big on, especially on Instagram, but one of this posts that he made recently, and I love it so much because he believes that anybody has a opportunity and is able to create a business if they want to, that they can create whatever they want of themselves, and that it's just them believing that they're too old or too young or it's too late that holds them back. And this is Gary Vee's quote. He says, you're not lazy, you just don't love what you do. So that is my response to this person saying lazy people love this stuff. The only reason people might feel lazy and they don't feel motivated is because they're not loving what they do. Notice at the beginning of every single one of my videos, my intro says, TheRoseyLife helps you free your mind and follow your heart to live a life that you love. Do you see? So this is my response to that. When you love what you do, you don't even feel like you're working. You guys, I don't feel like I'm working. When I'm working with my clients, I'm on a different plane level. I love doing these videos. I love working with clients. I love doing this. It doesn't even feel like work is the appropriate word. I feel like I'm sharing love, sharing knowledge, sharing power, because you all are my brothers and sisters. We are all one, and I am sharing this with the world. Do you see? So this is not advice. This is suggestions, and this is pointing you back to the truth of who you are, which is within. You are the one and only cause. The other quote I wanted to share with you, there's a wonderful book called Spiritual Economics by Eric Butterworth, and there's a lot of Walter Wattles wrote The Science of Becoming Rich. There's a lot of Neville Goddard wrote another one about wealth. There's so many wealth mindset books with mystical teachers, right? And I've read quite a few of them, and this is just another one of those, and I really love it. And he talks about spiritual economics, meaning the wealth is coming from within. And he says, when you realize your relationship to the dynamic universe, you are forever in a field where you can drill for oil and bring in a gusher every time. In other words, he's saying when you realize your relationship to the dynamic universe, so that is what he talks about as the key. That is what Neville Goddard talks about as the key. That is what most spiritual teachers talk about, is your relationship with the universe, with yourself, that you are one with all that is. You are one with the Father. You are one with God, the universe, that is within you. It is not outside of you to pray to beg to plead for, to ask. It is within you. It is your birthright. You are entitled to wealth. You are entitled to riches, to money, to health, to whatever it is that you want. You are entitled, and the only thing we have to do is claim it. And we claim it by stating and declaring who we are and what we have. And you're doing it from a place of your relationship with that universe within, with God within, that you are God. And if you want to declare, no, I'm this human named Rose or Mary or Todd or Bob or whoever, and you're just like, no, this is why I made it because of this, you will also have success, some success, but nothing compared to the success when you declare your true identity with the one cause of it all, the I am. And this is what happens when you declare yourself one with the great I am. And this is a scripture of Malachi 3:10, and I've talked about this before. Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse. Okay, so all of you guys know, or not all of you, but many of you know that I was brought up in a really religious church. And I heard that word tithing all the time, and it irked me. And I was like, why are they always asking for money, right? It's constantly tithing, 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 right? Well, guess what? I dug deeper and found out in a metaphysical field, okay? Now, in a religious, they're going to say tithing to support the church, to keep the lights on, to pay the pastor's salary or whatever. But tithing in the scripture, when you look at the metaphysical meaning, meaning the bigger meaning beyond what is being taught, tithing means 10. 10. This is what we hear a lot. Well, guess what 10 means biblically? In scripture, metaphysically, it means all 10 hands, go all in. It means wholeness, perfection, means you declare it with all your faith, with all your being. You're like, no, I'm going all in, and declaring, this is my birthright. I'm entitled to wealth. I am a child of God. I'm going all in. So when you hear tithing, that is what I want you to hear. I want you to double down on declaring your faith of who you are. Bring you all the tithe into the storehouse, within your imagination, within where you convene with God. Okay? And see if I will not open you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing that there shall not be room enough to receive it. So in other words, when you go all in and declare who you are, and you look at doubt and fear and all of these old ways of limitation of, oh, you have to work hard for it and you don't get nothing and you didn't earn it, all that stuff. No, you're like, I'm done with that identity. I'm going to go ahead and declare my oneness with God, with all that is. God is within me. I am the great I am. God is not outside of me. I am that I am. Do you see? When you do that, I am wealth. I am abundance, and that's why I have it. And see, he's saying, do it. Go within and declare it and see if I will not open you the windows of heaven, okay, and pour you out a blessing that there shall not be room enough to receive it. Meaning your blessings that will be poured out on you are going to be faster and bigger than anything you can imagine. Why? Because you no longer look to the outside, to the world to provide you. And I love this in another one of Eric Butterworth's book. He talked about that the world is not responsible for you or me, that the world owes us nothing. We are not owed a single thing from this world, and you're not to try to collect from the world, because you are a divine child of God and it all belongs to you. You go within to align with it, you assume it, you declare it, and that is where you receive it. You receive it from infinite being, infinite source. That is where you receive your blessings. That is where you receive for all your desires and all your needs. The world doesn't owe us a thing because you are everything. So the focus here is the key to all of this, you guys, to shifting from struggling and believing that you have to, things can only come to you a certain way. The focus of our consciousness, in other words, your awareness of being God, the one cause of it all, the one cause, the one source, one power, all of it is the I am, or the universe. It doesn't matter what you call it. Some people get up in a knot with God. It's not religion. I'm not talking about God is above all religion. God is above all of it. The universe, God, it's all within you and it's expressing through you. And that is why you have the abundance of the universe within you. And when you declare it, it flows through you. Do you see? You can have also, however, because you have free will, you don't have to talk like this. You don't have to think like this. You don't have to believe this. You can believe in lack. You can believe that you have to work hard for it. You can believe that. No one's arguing with you. That is your free will and you get to choose it. You can also have a consciousness of limitation or lack, but you are never without God's substance. And I love this in that same spiritual economic book. He says there is no spot where God is not. So it doesn't matter if you have a consciousness or awareness of lack, limitation, of poverty, or that it's too late, that you lost money, that you're broke, you spent it, you're bankrupt, whatever the situation, you think that you're screwed and that you're done and that this is where it is and that's what life handed you to. Life didn't hand you anything, right? Life is happening and waiting for you through you when you declare your rightful place as that child of the universe who is abundant in all things, not just money, but abundance in health, wealth, in beauty, whatever it is that you desire, it is there for you, waiting for you to claim it. But if we don't claim it, we're lost in the separation. We're lost in lack. We're lost in not having. Do you see? And some people think it's too late. So I want to share a story with one of the new clients, and she was so sweet. She says, "No, you can use my name." Her Lula, thank you. So she said that she was sharing me a story. She said that she felt like she got scammed, right, from some people. And I said, and she said, that money's gone now. And I said, you used the word lost in scam. Do you see, scamming is giving this illusion that someone could take something from us. Nothing can be taken from us without your permission. If you believe they're scammers, if you believe that that could happen to you, but think about it, you're the cause, you're the source of abundance of everything. So nothing is ever lost. We can only have an experience, the illusion of losing money or being scammed. We can have that experience, and that is very real, and it sucks when you actually experience it, right? But it's only an illusion. Remember, there is no spot where God is not. Substance, source, abundance is always there, but we can take our eyes off of it and focus on these beliefs that it's not there. And I love that she shared, and when I said that to her, she remembered a story. She said that she has chickens on her property. And she said, I had 5 chickens. And she said, and one night I heard, I don't know if she saw or heard raccoons come in, and she heard a lot of noise with the chickens, and she was like, oh my God. And she saw that there was a chicken missing. And she said it was the raccoons. But something in her said, no, nothing is lost. I refuse that there is any loss. That chicken is there. She went to bed in the conviction that that chicken is there no matter what. I didn't lose anything, she said. She stood her ground and said that chicken is there. She woke up the next day, went out to go look at the chickens, and that 5th chicken came back. How? Who knows? Her conviction, that is how. But how it happened, what happened, if she would have said, damn it, that raccoon, it stole my chicken. I got scammed out of a chicken, right? That raccoon is a little thief, a little bandit, right? It took my chicken. Now I only have 4 chickens. She would have remained there with only the 4 chickens, but she refused. She refused that it was lost. Nothing is lost. It's all hers. It's all here. It's all now. It's all you. Do you see that? So I hope that this set a lot of those money beliefs and myths straight for you, and that you turn within and you make that relationship with your I am the key. How? By assuming it, declaring it. I am one with all that is. I am a child of an opulent universe. It is all here for me. I declare it now. I am abundant because I am the abundance. I have abundance. Do you see? And just like the woman with her chickens, she refused, even though it looked like that 5th one was gone, she refused to recognize the loss. She said, no, I see what's happening, but I know that that chicken is there. Do you see? So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for liking the video. You guys are amazing. We're just growing over here in the Rosey Life. Thank you for sharing the video with others so that the Rosey Life keeps growing and the word gets out that I'm here. And I just appreciate you guys so much, and I love you, and I truly thank you for being here. And I do my best to answer your comments, and they're increasing, so it might take me a little longer, you guys, to do it in between sessions. So I love you, and you guys really truly are so freaking amazing beyond words. Beyond what I can describe. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.